So today is going to be a little bit of a different video because I'm going to actually do somewhat of a technology / gadget demonstration. Let me start out by asking how many people know what this is. This is actually a case, or a sleeve to be more precise. And what goes in this case is what is called a VHS tape. This is like a cassette, or it is a cassette that has tape on it that old people like me and generations before me would use to actually record and preserve TV shows, family home movies, etc. Nowadays, everything's on YouTube or online, or we stream it, but this is what we actually used to save things on. Now, the problem with this is over time, the tape that is inside of these cassettes will degrade. And also, not everybody has the proper hardware to play these tapes in their homes. So recently, over the weekend, I acquired what is called a VCR. Now, I'm going to pan over here and show you my VCR because this is really cool technology right here. Basically, you stick the tape in here and the tape goes in and then you press play. But the challenge is I want to be able to get that video in a format that I can, for example, upload it to YouTube or Facebook. So that's where a newer gadget comes into play. Now, back in the old days, well, maybe 10 years ago, when I originally started doing some video to digital transfers, I had all kinds of gadgets and crazy cables that I had to hook up to my computer, and there was all kinds of compatibility requirements. It never seemed to work the way I wanted it to work. So recently I picked up this gadget here. It's called the Clear Click 2, and it's basically a recording device that has a screen built in. I'm going to get in a little closer here. It has a screen built in so you can monitor what you're actually going to be recording. So on the top here, you'll see that I have 3 cables. One is yellow, one is red, and one is white. The yellow is for the video, which is coming from our VCR, and the red and white cables are for the audio, which are also coming from our VCR. You'll also notice that I have a USB thumb drive plugged in here. It's a 32 gig drive. And that is going to be what this device will store an MP4 video file of our VHS tape to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my VHS tape here and I'm going to insert it into the VCR. Now, this is one of the things I used to love, is how it slowly drops the tape down in and you'll hear it processing. Those sounds were like so great to hear because you were like, yes, my tape didn't jam, it didn't get stuck, and it's going to play. And then I'm going to hit the play button here, and you'll see that it says play on the screen. And then if we come over to the recorder, we'll see that the video is actually starting to play, and you can hear the audio as well. So all I need to do on this device now is press the record button, which is in the bottom right-hand corner of the device. And when the video is over, I simply press the record button again to stop. And then on my thumb drive, I'll have an MP4 file that I can very easily upload to YouTube, store it on a computer hard drive, or put it on Facebook, etc.